Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel for day 2 of my YouTube journey. During today's video, I have my son with me who's going to be my assistant. Today we're going to cover the top 10 coziest perfumes. These are perfumes that when you put them on, they transport you to some comfortable, cozy spot, be it a favorite recliner in your mind, or your warm, comfortable bed, or sitting somewhere with a warm cup of coffee or tea. Just cozy is what comes to mind. So we're going to get started. I'm going to tell you about the scent, and then I'm going to have my son spray it and give you his impressions as well. So we're going to start, and these are in no particular order of importance or favorites. Starting with good old Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush. This one is caramel and vanilla wrapped into a bunch of goodness. It has a little bit of a woody feel to it, and it's powdery with some almond. I want to tell you a little bit about the notes. The top notes are pistachio and almond, with middle notes of heliotrope and jasmine, and base notes of caramel, vanilla, salt, and sandalwood. This is one that I love to spray if I'm hanging around on the weekend, right after I get out of the shower. It's just a bunch of delicious goodness. So I'm going to have my son spray it on a little scent card, and and he'll tell you what he thinks of it. Okay, now spray the card, or I'm going to fan the card so it dries down a little bit. All right. Take a whiff. Don't put your nose too close to it. Just sort of hover above. Tell us what you think of Brazilian Crush. Do you like it, first of all?
Yes.
All right. What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I actually think it's like it that's pretty good actually. That's pretty good.
Okay.
I gotta say, it's pretty good.
All right. So give it a 1 to 10
It's
rating.
I actually, to be honest, I put that at a 9.
Perfect. And can you tell us 2 or 3 words you would use to describe it? Don't worry about the notes. Just use Bryson's language.
I would describe it. It smells to me like kind of like cookies.
Oh,
On
that's a good one.
Like it smells like Christmas cookies to me.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go on, and this time you're going to use that side of the card, okay? So our next scent is this beauty here, Burberry Body. Body, is a powdery, woody scent. It has some musk and some floral accords in it as well, and dries down sweet on the skin. This is a light scent. This is not an overpowering scent that's going to knock other folks out in the room. I would consider this a skin scent. It has some low to moderate projection, but nothing too outrageous. The top notes here are peach, wormwood, and freesia. And it has a heart of rose, sandalwood, and iris, and then base notes of musk, cashmere woods, vanille, and amber. So, son, go ahead and open this and spray and tell us what you think.
All right. Can I have a comment about the bottle?
Yes.
I would say this is actually kind of a pretty bottle.
It is a pretty bottle, isn't it? It's unique.
Pretty, yeah.
I will say the bottle is difficult to stand up on your counter. So be careful with this one. I have heard people say that they prefer to lay it down because they're worried about it falling over and crashing. All right, so what do you think?
Okay, so I would put that right there next to the Brazilian at a 9. So
A 9.
These scents so far are very, very nice.
Okay.
So I would say that this smells sort of fruity, and I would see somebody wearing this like on a vacation to like a tropical place, and it's a very fruity tropical smell to me.
And tell us 2 or 3 words that you would use to describe that.
I would say 2 or 3 words. Tropical woman.
Tropical woman. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So the next one that we are going to test out here is this beauty. This one is considered a masterpiece by many. This is Lancome's Oud Bouquet. beautiful, heavyweight, nicely designed bottle with a magnetic cap. This is a very, I would say, strong scent in that it projects well and has good sillage as well. This is a sweet, woody scent with some rose, vanilla, and amber. It dries down a little balsamic with a nutty scent to it. Some of the notes in Oud Bouquet are praline. The praline comes through strong here. Oud, of course, rose, vanilla. I can't pronounce that other one, but it's wood and a certain kind of copahu balm. This is a beautiful concoction. However, not everyone likes it. It's a very specific kind of scent. So if you are not into oud and florally, amber, pistachio kinds of scents, praline rather, kinds of scents, I would avoid this. Some people feel that it's nauseating or cloying. I don't. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. A little goes a long way with this. All right, son, if you'll spray on half of the card and give us your thoughts.
Okay.
All right, let that dry down. That's a nice strong spray you got there. All right. So, first impressions, do you like it or not?
Oh.
Not a good one for you?
I think it's. I rated I rate it maybe like a 6.
Okay.
That's
fine.
Oh, it's like.
I guess very, oud means not my favorite, right?
It's very, it's very overpowering when I smell it.
It is a strong scent. Okay.
I smell it and it's like, oh Lord, have mercy on me.
Okay, and then give us 2 or 3 words to describe what it smells like to you. Don't stick your nose all the way in. That might be part of why it smells so strong.
Okay. It smells like one of those candles you find at Yankee Candle. It's like out of all the candles, you go to that candle, you smell it, and you're like, oh my God, what have I done to my nose? Like,
okay, so really you would not like to smell that on me.
Yeah, no, please.
Okay, noted. Although I love it a lot, I would give it maybe an 8.5 out of 10, but I understand it's a very mature, elegant, complex scent. So I appreciate that. Let's go to the next one. This is Elizabeth and James Nirvana Bourbon. Sorry for the pause. We had to get our notes together on this end. But this is Elizabeth and James Nirvana Bourbon. What a beautiful fragrance. I got this at TJ Maxx, I think for maybe 18 bucks. This is a unisex scent and is woody and vanilla and powdery tuberose. Quite lovely. I would not say that this is the strongest lasting scent. When you first spray it, it's beautiful on the skin. It has notes of real simple notes: oak, bourbon, vanilla, and tuberose. Nicely blended together. Very cozy. Reminds me of sitting by a fireside, maybe with a warm cup of cocoa. And men and women can wear it alike. I would definitely feel comfortable wearing this scent into like an office setting, also out a night on the town, around the family for a family event. All right, son, your turn to spray.
All right. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, so.
Here, I'll hold this up for you. Go ahead and spray.
All right. Ready?
Yes. Okay.
Oops, I accidentally got some on me.
That's okay. Yeah, let it dry down just a little notch. And tell us what you think. First impressions, do you like it?
No, I don't like it.
Okay. And what would you rate it out of 10? 1 to 10.
So I actually rated about a 4.
Oh, okay.
To me, it smells. It just doesn't. It
doesn't feel special.
No, it smells like kind of soury.
Okay.
And it smells like. So one time I had this diet lemonade and it was nasty and it kind of smells like that. So I don't. And it's really potent. And it's really like right there in your face, and it's like I really don't like how it presents itself.
Ah, okay. Let me take another sniff here. Fair enough. Okay, so not your favorite? No problem. Thanks for your thoughts. Any other words that you would use to describe it, or should we move on?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, what's the next one? The next one on our list is Replica by the Fireplace. So this became a bit of a cult favorite maybe last year. As I'm recording this, it is the end of 2020. So maybe in 2019, I believe, this became a favorite. I purchased it off of Amazon during their sale, of course. By the way, all of my scents I have purchased on sale because some of these can get quite pricey. But anyway, Replica is interesting scent. It's very woody. I would say, even though it's not listed here, it's kind of has this sort of oud, well, woody and oud go together, but mostly like an oud scent. It literally is like you're by the fireplace. So that cozy scent that comes off of a fire, a wood fire only, of course, in a fire pit on a cold, fall or winter night is exactly what this smells like. This imitates that scent completely. Think about the scent that's sort of left in your clothing after you're sitting by a fireside with a touch of sweetness mixed in. So the main accords here are woody, vanilla, balsamic, amber, and warm, spicy, and it dries down somewhat powdery and musky. And the notes here are the top notes: clove, pink pepper, orange blossom. Middle notes of chestnut, juniper, and oud. And then base notes of vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmeran, which is an artificial scent. So I really like this, but let's see what Sun thinks. So here's the sprayer. Make sure you get that. Oh, you want to do it? Okay. All right. See what you think of that.
Ooh. Okay, so this smell, it's not really, I can't really smell it. It's not really out there as like the other ones. So I would probably give it like a 7.
Okay.
And it's like, it smells like out hiking on a campfire, and
okay.
we just got finished, and
does it smell sweet to you at all?
A little sweet.
A little hint of sweetness, but mostly like fire?
A little sweet, yeah. A little. It's like a sweet little fire out when we were hiking and like making some like salads or whatever.
Salads by the fire. I love it. All right, awesome. Let's go on then. Remember, you're going to use the other side of this, and let's go to the next one. And I apologize to the audience that I don't quite know how to pronounce this. I believe it's Serge Lutens Chergui. This particular scent is one that I did a blind buy on, and I'm so glad that I did. It's quite beautiful, probably the coziest of all on the table. It has mostly amber, some sweetness, some tobacco and honey. And it has a little bit of green and spiciness as well, in addition to some floral. The top notes here, or rather the notes in general, are tobacco leaf, honey, amber, hay, incense, sandalwood, iris, musk, and rose. So let's test this beauty out. And by the way, check out the color on this bad boy. It's almost like a deep amber or red as it sits here in the sunlight. Okay. Sun, will you test that one for us?
Yes. Okay.
All right. Give it a good whiff.
Oh. No. No.
No, that's a no for you?
Nuh-uh. Okay.
Okay, so I guess you would rate it low?
Yeah, that right there is going to get a strong 3.5.
Okay.
So
3.5, noted.
Like that is sour, and it's just it smells nasty to me. It doesn't smell good to me. It's more a nasty scent to me.
Okay.
And it's right there, and it's all potent right up in my face, and it's even worse than the last one I said about.
Okay.
I really don't appreciate that scent.
You don't appreciate it. Okay. Any other words to describe it before we go on?
Rotten lemonade.
Rotten lemonade. Okay, understood. To me, I smell the honey in it, and that woody, sweet undertone. So I enjoy it, but I understand it's not for everyone. So that's Chergui. We're going to move on then to Laura Mercier, Eau Gourmand, Eau Gourmand, Ombre Vanille. Okay, and the main accords here are sweet. It's powdery with some almond, also considered floral and vanilla. According to the notes, it's got a little bit of a coconut in it and some nutty, woody scent. So that's a lot going on, even though it sounds like a simple title. Let's check out the notes. So the top notes here are orchid, heliotrope, and tangerine with a heart of coconut and almond. And that's what I smell the most from this when I spray it, and a base of sandalwood. There's a little bit of sandalwood that comes out. So as I'm having my son spray this, I will share that Ombre Veneil, I hope I am pronouncing that correctly, I find to be a simple scent, but in a nice way. Not simple in a boring way. It's simple in that it doesn't sort of attack the senses. As far as I'm concerned, it is office appropriate. It's fine for going out and shopping or something light, doing groceries, whatever, as well as spending time at home, with a nice warm cup of cocoa or something like that as you curl up and watch maybe a Hallmark Christmas movie. It would also pair well with some of your warmest sweaters. I think this would layer nicely on the skin with a warm, bulky winter sort of cable knit sweater on top. So, son, what do you think of Laura Mercier's Ombre Vanille?
I would probably rate it. So it's not that strong. And it's pretty light. It's pretty light, and it's not really that up in my face like the last one. I would probably rate it like a 7.
Okay.
It kind of gives me that.
So you like it?
Yes.
Okay.
It gives me the feel of like a nice hot tea during the winter time. Like say it's snowing outside and you have a nice warm tea.
I like that.
And just kind of chilling, drinking your tea.
Awesome.
And then it smells like that tea.
Okay.
It's an okay scent.
Great. Any other words to describe before we move on?
Nope, I'm good.
Excellent. Okay, let's go on to the next one, which is a new one to my collection. I'm so glad that I purchased it. I got a small one to try out, make sure that I love it before I invest in a full big bottle. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense, the Eau de Parfum. So this is a white floral with vanilla and citrus. It has some coconut in it, and it's considered woody. The notes in the only one intense rather, the top notes are neroli, Italian mandarin, and green apple with a heart of jasmine, coconut, orange blossom. I will say that the middle notes come out to me almost right away, and I smell mostly jasmine and coconut. And then the base notes are vanilla, cashmere wood, and cedar. And to me, those base notes show up almost immediately as well. And certainly it dries down to that. So, do you have your little card? And are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, son, if you'll spray Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, intense.
Yeah, don't spray.
Okay, someone's getting a little bold over here.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, I can already smell that, and I love it. All right, what do you think?
Okay. So, okay. Now, okay. So the first spray. I have a lot to say. So the first spray, it was kind of sour on the first spray, and it was kind of potent. It was like ew for the first spray, and then it started to boil down, and it smelled pretty good. So I would give it probably like an 8, maybe an 8, 7.5, right in that range. And
a couple of descriptive words before we move on.
Again, this is more of a fruity. It smells kind of fruity to me.
Okay.
Or it kind of smells like some flowers that I would smell in the rainforest, like when we went
flowers
to Mexico.
in the rainforest from Mexico. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's very, very, very pretty.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good word for it. It's a pretty scent. This is lovely. Can you see this like on a cold winter day under sweaters as well, like the Laura Mercier?
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. This is a very comfortable, warm scent, and I would say that it's not obnoxious at all, which is a good thing. Sometimes some of these gourmands can feel obnoxious on the skin and cloying to other people. As you saw from my son's review of some of these, they may feel cloying. For example, the Oud Bouquet to someone who is who's it's not their favorite scent. Okay, next. What's up next for us?
Okay. It is.
Ooh, it's this beauty here. So I have to tell you, son, oops,
Yes.
my stuff's falling over here. This is one of my favorites. It's a new one to my collection. I was able to just get my hands on this. It is hard to get a hold of anymore. I am filming this in December of 2020. This is Angel Share by Kilian. Let me see if I can focus on this. Help me out, camera. There you go. And you'll see that the bottle looks like a glass, is it called a cordials glass, or a glass that you would use for liquor. So Kilian is a liquor company, and this is called Angel's Share. And it's new and it's rather expensive and hard to get a hold of. If you can find this, go ahead and get yourself a bottle. So this has, go ahead and spray it while I'm talking about it.
Okay.
This is considered a woody and sweet scent, warm and spicy with some vanilla and cinnamon. Let's talk about the notes. The top note for Angel's Share is purely cognac, and that comes through, I believe, the most. The middle notes are cinnamon, tonka bean, and oak, with base notes of praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. I would describe this as, okay, I'm going to change my mind. I know I said that Chergui is the coziest. I lied. Angel Share is the coziest. It reminds me of, think of the sense of fall, like mulled cider, maybe toned down with some heavy cognac projecting through. A really beautiful, well-blended scent, worth all of the hype that it's gotten, all of the hype, and worth every penny that it costs. Son, what do you think of Angel Share?
Okay. It's kind of funny that this is the last one, but
We have one more, but
rate...
that's okay.
Oh, well, I would have to rate this a 10.
Okay.
Oh my lord! This smells like apple cider. I don't think it tastes very good. It's a perfume.
That's a good description.
It smells like apple cider, and it's a really, really good scent. And if I smelled this on somebody, I would immediately think, man, that person over there is the best smelling person that I've smelled in the last week.
Fantastic. Great. And it's considered a unisex scent. So could you see men and women wearing this comfortably? Or just women, or just men?
Just women.
Just women. Okay, it is on the sweeter side, so that's a good point. I love it. I see nothing wrong with this. This can do no wrong. Angel Share is amazing. So, our last scent for this particular video. Oops, sorry for the delay there. We had to pull up the notes. But this is Victor and Rolfe's Bon Bon. Look how cute this thing is. It looks like a bonbon candy is what I assume the bottle is shaped after. This is a very sweet scent. Has a main accord of caramel, definitely sweet, some citrus, kind of woody and floral. Definitely has a little bit of a powdery, dry down feel to it. The notes here are top notes of peach, mandarin orange, and orange. I don't smell any peach or any orange in this at all. When I spray this, I only smell the middle notes of caramel, orange blossom, and jasmine, mostly caramel. And some of the base notes to me immediately come through, which are amber, sandalwood. There's that wood note again, and cedar. This is, go ahead and spray this, son, so that you can get us prepped for your review. I would say that Bon Bon is one of those very, very feminine, girly kinds of scents. Super sweet. One where when you want to feel super duper girly, you would reach for this. If you like sort of fresher scents, definitely stay away from Victor and Rolfe Bon Bon. But how stinking cute is that? Mostly caramel. So, son, what do you think? Do you like
used
it?
this before?
I have used it.
Oh, that's yeah, I recognize.
That smells familiar to you?
Yeah, I recognize the scent.
Okay.
So it smells pretty like it smells like you would use it for like an event or something.
Okay. So you think it's
It
a
smells
special
like-
scent?
It would go good with like a dress, you know, like on an event, and you'd be like, like just to be like very feminine.
Mm-hmm.
It smells kind of sweet, and it does not sound. It smells like kind of a kiddish scent.
Okay, that's fair. Like a younger scent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I would probably put this probably like an 8. It's okay.
Awesome. So, folks, that's our review of my top 10 coziest scents. We have Brazilian Crush, Burberry Body, Oud Bouquet by Lancome, Nirvana Bourbon by Elizabeth and James, Ombre Veneil by Laura Mercier, By the Fireplace by Replica, Chergui, Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One Intense, Angel Share, and Victor and Rolfe's Bon Bon. Would love to hear from you in the comments about what your most cozy scents are and whether you agree or disagree. And I also want to give a big thank you to my assistant today, my son, for sharing his thoughts. The amazing thing and a mysterious thing about perfumes is that, and anything, perfumes, any kind of scents, colognes, unisex scents, they smell different to different folks, depending on your age group, how many you've smelled, what associations you have with the scents, and so forth. So it's great to hear someone else's perspective. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next video. Say bye.
Bye.